Hey y'all, happy Mother's Day, by the way. Y'all know I don't celebrate holidays, but happy Mother's Day. And when I mean by Mother's Day, I'm not talking about just the mothers. I'm talking about the women, the little girls, I'm talking about all women of the earth. Because technically women, we are feminine energy. We gave birth to this entire planet. So technically all the women on this earth, even the little girls, we are all mothers because we are the mothers of this planet. And don't ever fucking forget that. And you tell your daughters that. You don't have to have a baby physically to be known or have that name as a mother. You gave birth to this bitch. You gave birth to this whole fucking dimension. You gave birth to this whole fucking world. The people that is saying that they are the gods of this dimension, you are the god of them because you birthed this. So technically, you are the god of them bitches. So just because you don't have a physical baby coming out of your womb is so fucking big, bitch. You gave birth to the earth. Shut the fuck up. Now back to what I was saying. Um, I noticed that when I get on TikTok today, a lot of people is asking me about awakening and how do they feel. Because I made the video about it. And I'm not going to make a whole video about this, but the beginning stages of the awakening, usually you would think the middle or the end would be the hardest, but it's always the beginning. And sometimes when a person is beginning to awaken, sometimes their awakening, the beginning stages can last longer for some people. Some people, they can't get past the beginning phase and they totally dismiss it and they don't want nothing to do with it. Some people in the beginning phases, it can take weeks for them to, because one thing about awakening is not just about knowing and having an open, a broad mind. One thing about the key to awakening is that you have to be able to understand everything. Understand it is the key to awakening, not just knowing. You got to understand it. And then once you understand it, knowing it's going to automatically come to you. Because your mind is very powerful once you begin to exercise it in the spiritual way. So once you get to understand why you are here, and this is a part that a lot of people can't grasp in the beginning stages of their awakening. They can't grasp who they really are. Because when they understand who they really are is more powerful than the universe, they can't grasp that because they're so stuck in the physical. They can't grasp that because they're believing that the man that they're worshiping is that. They don't believe that that is that. They believe that the man that they're worshiping is that. So when I tell them that they are that, no, I can't be that. You see how many people on TikTok saying, we ain't no God. It's only one God. There's no other God right here. It's only one. We ain't God. They are dismissing themselves. Because they are trained to know that they are nothing. You obey. You see? Once you get to an awakening, once you get to that point of awakening, the ones that's telling you that there's no God and there's only one God and you shouldn't say you're God, you are going to understand the program at that point. It's a great understanding. When you are awakened or when you are trying to awaken, you have to understand everything. Because a lot of shit that you're about to see and hear, you ain't going to be able to understand it. You're about to have a lot different kinds of experiences than the majority of people of this earth. The one that is awakening up or the one that has awakened or the one that is woke or trying to wake up, you're about to have different experiences than other people on the earth. So your testimony is about to be different because a lot of the experience that you're about to have is not written in books. This is what makes you chosen. Because when it's time for you to tell the people the truth, the first thing they're going to tell you, well, where's written that in the scriptures? where you get it from, what book you read, and you ain't going to be able to say anything because you didn't get it from a book. Because you were chosen to know this information to tell them. But they're not chosen to know this kind of information. You were, because you had the understanding to grasp it. They don't. So when you tell them, and the way that you tell them, this is why you have to be your authentic self. Because the way you may tell somebody about our true creator, they may get it. But if you be fake and be somebody else and try to do it the way they tell you, people are not going to get it. This is why you have to be your authentic self when you talk about our true creator, because maybe people will get it that way. You're not blaspheming yourself. You're not blaspheming our creator. You are telling our creator who our creator really is by being authentically you. See, when Jesus, so-called Jesus, was here, he wasn't being nobody else. He wasn't trying to be what the world was. He was being him, authentically him. They couldn't take that because he was too different. His knowledge wasn't in the books. So they couldn't understand him, not because he was perfect, because he was different. His situations was different. His experiences was different. And they crucified him for it. And there's a lot of you motherfuckers down here that's about to prove to this universe that you are different. And what the fuck do you think they're going to do to you? Once you show them that you are different. Not perfect, but different. I need some chef stick. Happy Mother's Day.